3, 2, 1. Clap. Hi. Oh, fuck, it's me. Hi, everyone. I forgot I'm starting the episode. Whatever. Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome back to the Brats in the Back Row. The podcast where one of the other... Oh, my fucking God. Hello, everyone. And welcome back to Brats in the Back Row. I'm not cutting any of that. The podcast where one of the other brats forces the other brats, I don't fucking know, to watch a movie of their liking, whatever. My name's...
The amount of tone changes in that one breath of delivery.
It was so happy, depressed, irate, I have all emotions. Whatever. My name is Emily.
I'm Allie.
I'm Elena.
And I'm Sarah.
And this week, I forced the other brats to watch one of my favorite movies that apparently proved controversial. This is 1960s The Apartment. I love this movie, but before we get into it, how is everyone's week? We've been talking for a little bit, but how is everyone? We're all working people, so... hello?
What? I almost got into a car accident this morning.
This morning?
Because, yeah.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine. It was like not a deal at all. But, I was driving on the freeway because I have to take the freeway to get to work. It's very beautiful.
Same.
I usually don't. Do you drive on the freeways now?
Yes, I've been driving on the freeways.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if you were here, poor, I can't stop saying that.
Okay, well, fuck you.
That's from, the reason I'm saying it is I was watching and listening to Trixie and Katya, and it, like, imprinted onto me. Sorry, they go, sorry, poor and bald. It's like something like that.
Anyways,
sorry.
Yeah, I was driving to work. I don't usually drive on Mondays, because I go into the office with my mom, because we work at the same, firm.
Mm-hmm.
And so she usually drives. She only got 2 hours of sleep last night. So she was like, either you drive or I crash the car. And I said, I will drive. So I was driving. I'm on the freeway. I'm switching lanes to go into the fast lane, like the left lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
I check, because I'm a good driver. I check to see no one's in my blind spot. There is nobody in my blind spot. I triple check, because I'm like, hey, I've been wrong before. There's nobody in my blind spot. I start to I start to shift into the left lane. And then out of nowhere, some dumb cunt decides to go 100 and speed past me while I'm like already halfway in the left lane. So I'm halfway in the left lane. He's halfway in the left lane too. Just like on the shoulder.
Oh my God.
And so I see out of the corner of my eye him speeding past me, like right next to me. So I like, naturally I would swerve back to the original lane. But I'm just about past like the car in front of me. So I also almost hit the car that was originally in front of me too.
Oh my God.
I would have thrown
Then I got into... I know. But I got into the left
fucker?
lane and everything was perfectly fine. I don't know, but this motherfucker was like swerving through traffic too.
I would have hit that fucker's car. Your end.
I was like, sir, it's not even 7 a.m. We can calm down a little bit.
Where do you have to be?
Where do you have to be? And if you're late, that's not my problem.
Where do you have to be at 7 a.m. on a Monday?
Yes.
Where?
Girl. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I almost died
Jesus.
this morning, but that's okay.
The Lord.
My mom.
The Lord was with you. Is that
The Lord was watching. The Lord was watching. I've been repenting for my sins that occurred last week.
What sins? What have you...
The sins we...
Oh, the
sins we
blasphemous
committed last
episode.
week.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't repented. I'm next.
Okay. I'm already going down, so I'll take everyone down with me.
Yeah. Well, because you're not baptized, so you're going to go to hell.
Yeah.
Original sin.
Original sin, original sin. That's a crazy concept, by the way. The idea of, like, you're born with original sin. Like, what?
Yeah, what did the
Guy.
baby do?
Yeah, what did this damn baby do? Like, get your
You know
ass
the
up
story.
and work.
Get your ass. No one wants to work these days.
No one, this baby, this newborn.
Fresh out of the womb.
I know.
For
I was
sure.
telling my
Original sin is
boyfriend.
So funny.
Sorry, continue.
No, that was it. You go.
No, I was telling my boyfriend because I was on my period, and he was like, "Why are you like upset?" And I'm like, "Because if Eve hadn't eaten that damn apple, I would have been just fine right now."
Yep. We can
Just
blame
fine right
her.
now.
We can blame her.
No menstruation. Beautiful.
Original sin.
Original sin,
Original
original sin.
Original sin. Original sin.
How is everyone else?
Playground taunt.
What?
Like
What?
a playground taunt.
Yeah.
Original sin.
Original sin. Catholic school taunting.
Catholic school taunting. Exactly.
I got yelled at by a guy on the road the other day. If that helps. I was
Okay,
driving, and listen, I'm not the greatest of drivers, but this time I was. I was fine. All right, I know when I mess up. Genuinely, I do. Most of the time. Anyway, I was driving. I'm not doing anything. I pull up to the intersection. The guy pulls up next to me. And he rolled down his window and just starts berating me. He's all, I don't have my window down because fuck that. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do, so I'm not gonna deal with that. But I could hear him go, yeah, just like screaming, right? And then he points at the signal because it's green. Because I'm not watching the signal up because I'm obviously getting berated by this guy.
Well, yeah.
And I'm just like, it didn't even like really affect me. I was just like, what the fuck just happened?
That's crazy.
Just keep driving.
I just kept driving. I was like, I gotta go to
Just
work.
keep driving.
I have work, right?
Yeah.
My
Just keep
mom.
driving.
Yeah, my mom scares me because anytime I get into like, I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have a little tiny bit of anger issues, maybe a little bit, right? And I'll be
Oh, we
driving.
didn't know that.
Oh,
No,
not
it's
at all.
no,
very
Not
obvious.
at all.
Oh.
Didn't know.
It's like when my
One
mom.
of us doesn't have anger issues.
That's true.
Who?
Which one of us doesn't have anger issues?
Oh,
Oh.
Allie,
Which
I'd
one
say
of
is
us
probably the
doesn't?
lesser.
I was gonna say Allie does not have.
I think I'm slow to anger. I have been told I'm patient, but like I get angry. I'm human.
No, yeah, I've seen you
Oh,
angry,
yeah.
duh, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's like
Yeah.
an issue. I think it's just a natural,
Oh,
like.
Would you flip somebody
No,
off?
I guess not.
Like
Yeah.
driving? No.
I think the
Oh,
order.
driving?
Oh, you don't get pissed off driving?
Well, I don't drive much. I have a very short commute to work, and I'm
That's fair.
it's usually me doing.
and
bad driving.
I am to blame.
I'm usually the one causing the problems.
And I'm aware.
What's the order of anger issues? Not even just driving, but like anger issues within us. Who has the most to least? At least I know it is probably is Allie.
It's
I feel like May.
May is probably, yeah, I was gonna say May, I just didn't want to like say.
I was gonna say me.
Okay, cool.
I have an intense rage in my soul.
There's there is anger and hatred in here. I would agree. May has intense anger.
Well, I think from top to bottom, from most to least, it goes me, Sarah, Emily, Allie.
Yeah, I would agree. I would 100% agree.
But I also think that there's like quite a big gap between Sarah and Emily.
Yes. I don't think it's a huge gap. I don't think it's a huge gap.
I mean, I agree. I'm short.
I think it's like
I am
like
short
yeah. I
tempered.
think it's like Allie, and then Allie, Emily, then we go Sarah, me.
You. Yeah, you and May and Sarah are like together,
I feel
and
like
then
you're
it's me,
Like,
and then I say Allie is like down here.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like you're more like likely to like show your anger. Like I'm a
Oh,
people
yeah.
pleaser. I'm more diplomatic,
Well,
you know. I'm
yeah.
just like, hey, you know. But I
You're-
feel like you
Oh, yeah.
don't give a shit.
You think? I've seen it in front of me.
Sarah, you are.
It is, yes.
I think that's just the difference. Like, you're more outwardly of a people pleaser than I am.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think I'm the only extrovert in the.
Well, we
Yeah,
did
that's
that
true, you
like
are.
the MBTI
whatever.
thing. We learned.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Very true. Very true.
very true. Okay, different ranking. Best to worst driver.
Oh no.
You guys have not
Best
driven with
drivers-
me.
What?
Oh.
You guys have not driven with me.
No, but I can
No,
make
we
a
haven't.
logical assumption. I can
You make an educated guess here.
Yes, I can with context clues, I can figure
Yeah.
things out. I'd say
I think
Allie.
May?
Oh, I was gonna say Allie's a pretty good driver. Well, my experience with May driving
Oh.
is that one time at 1 a.m. after we saw Dog Day afternoon, and I was freaking out.
Hey.
On the freeway?
She drove us home on the freeway, and there was like no one, so we're going fast and zipping through the lanes. I'm clutching on. We're driving my car as well. That's why I was more freaked out, because I was like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, this is my car.
Mate, you drive like a man.
I'm going 80 miles the entire time.
Yeah,
And
but no one's on the
we're like
freeway, so you can
zipping
do
through
that.
lanes. We're almost hitting. No.
Also, the freeway's empty. It's 1 a.m. in the morning.
No, 1 a.m. in the morning.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
No, I know, but I was freaking out. So that's why I
You're
say
the driver.
Allie's the number one.
You were quite frightened. Okay.
I did get us to LA that one time. I was scared, guys. I had never driven on the freeway
Yeah.
before.
But you're a
What?
good
And
driver.
you did a good job.
And you did a good job.
Thank
Because you're
you.
patient.
And
That's why.
I am
Sorry.
patience. Yes. Yeah. I think that's what it is. But yeah. I was just gonna say May because she's been driving longer and she drives on the freeway more.
Okay.
I don't. I have fear. Well, not really. I've gotten over it. I drive on the freeway more.
Sarah's freaking out. Sarah's like,
I'm tweaking.
You've never been in a car when I was driving.
No, but I feel like you take too many risks. And I also do that too. So it's maybe it's the anger problems, but
that one experience, man, that freaked me out. I was
Hey,
like,
man.
I was clutching. I was like a mom learning when a teenager's learning to drive for the first time. I was like,
You
fuck.
had a great time.
I literally closed my eyes halfway through. I was like, I can't see this. If I die, oh well.
Oh well. Man. I haven't
think
gotten
Emily's-
into a car accident or died yet.
No.
So
Me neither. I think Emily's a good driver. There was that one time
oh,
that they went
Oh, I think
50
Emily's
on a
quite bad
residential.
driver.
Is
I was going.
Yeah.
Oh, pshaw. I
you
was.
were the time you were driving on the wrong side of the road.
oh my
And May was like, we did it for like 2 minutes, and then May was like, I like her on the wrong side of the road. And nobody said anything.
No one told me. I was just doing it.
Was it at least late? Like no one else was
No
on
one was there.
At night.
No
Yeah.
one was there.
But I was
figuring
just like,
out
man, it was just like, I
there,
was just
someone-
just driving on the road. Oh my god. Speaking
I
of,
was really hoping you'd figure it out on your own.
no. Guys, I fully will admit that I'm the worst driver. There's been, because when Sarah went that one time, I literally went, I don't know what time she's gonna talk about right now, because there's so many.
Yeah.
What have we been through with me? We ran into the wall after we dropped
Oh,
off May.
that was
Then my
fun.
car dropped in the back. My bumper fell off at the dorms.
Yeah.
My-
I kept the bumper in
Wait.
my room for like a month.
Actually, you know what? I'll put up a photo of it right here because I asked
Yeah.
May to take a photo to be like, Mom, Dad, and then
Yeah.
because I was thinking about it the other day, and then Sarah, I was dropping Sarah off at her house, and Sarah and I went, "Hey, does the car sound weird to you?" We were like, "Yeah, it does," and then I was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
There was what else? There's a lot of experiences with me driving.
There's a lot.
There's
There's so many.
there was when we were, because it's spring is happening. There was when we were in downtown LA driving with May for May's tattoo appointment, and
Yes.
I almost crashed into like 3 pedestrians across the street because I was trying to turn.
No.
That was
They were
bad.
homeless too, I think.
Yeah, they were home. It was all bad. It was all bad
We
things
were
happening.
Skid Row for some reason.
I'm also lost. I'm like, I don't know where I am right now.
I think we were really brave to like let you
Let me
drive us
be the driver.
to all of those faraway places that you have never been before.
I never driven through.
I also want everyone to know that I also offered to drive.
And I went, no.
On
I got
all of these, in all of these instances. I was like, we're most likely gonna get there faster and with minimal damage.
What's
If
about
I
that?
drive us
What other?
notoriously 80 miles per hour on the freeway.
There's been other.
Swerving.
The wall was bad. The wall was one of the first times
Oh.
with me and Sarah.
We just looked at
in
each
my
other.
mind-
We looked at each other, started laughing because it was just like clunk clunk, and I was like,
We're like, oh.
he hit the wall.
Yeah. In my mind, you're just such a bad driver.
Oh,
That like all of the
It's-
I say this with
it's
love.
so true though. Like,
I know. All of the instances just kind of like blur together into that one fact.
it kind of is too. There's some like significant things. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so, a couple weeks ago, before I was employed, I accidentally started driving on the side. I was on the freeway, and it was raining, and I couldn't really see. And I knew I had to get into the farthest right-hand lane because I was going to turn off the freeway. And I started driving, and I realized, I was like, there's no one in this lane. This is like crazy. And it was the shoulder that has like the like line. And I was just like,
So
and then I
funny.
like got out of the way. I was like, and then I was just in silence. I was just like,
That's so funny.
I was like, it didn't like process to me that it's so bad. There's so many instances. Oh well, there's the multiple instances I've accidentally ran red lights as well because I'm not thinking.
True.
I was with Alfonso and Maya. We were going to dinner one time, and I was driving down the way, and it was like a 3-way stop. But it was mainly just it was on just or undisclosed location. It was on, and it was coming out of like house area, whatever, a residential area. And I was talking to Alfonso, and because he was in the front seat, and I was really into this conversation with him, and I was talking to him, and I just drove, and then Maya went, "Em, you just ran a red light," and I went, "What?" And then Alfonso didn't even notice either, and the only reason we didn't get into a crash is because the woman that was coming out of the residential area wasn't looking because she was on her phone. So guys, texting and driving saves lives. See?
I will also say you are the only person that I know that actively texts and drives.
It's so bad.
You're-
I got things going on, man.
Yeah. Every stop sign, every red light,
You're on
Emily's
Twitter.
immediately on their phone.
Oh, well, that's
Just
I guess that's
immediately. And I'm
fine.
like, we're gonna die.
Because
And then we have to be like,
Die.
it's green.
It's green.
And they're like, oh.
It's so bad. It's so genuinely bad, you guys. I'm trying to get better. It's coming. It's getting there. But it's rough. I can't deny.
I kind of do the same thing because my phone's connected because I have an old car, everybody, and I don't have Bluetooth on my car, so I have to use an aux cord, and I can't change like the music. I have to do it on my phone, so I'll just be like looking on my phone and like changing it. It's really bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I have the same thing. I just don't change the music.
Oh,
That's true.
Like as if it was a just don't change the music. You're making it sound like it's complicated. Don't change the music.
but I
I'll
want to
change the
listen to the songs I like.
And valid, I get that.
That's the aesthetic.
I think that's just the me thing because I also don't have Spotify Premium, and so I'm like, what am I gonna do? Skip the song? I'm gonna get an ad. I don't care. That's a me thing. I think.
That's true.
You're so
know.
used to not having a choice that it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, eh.
I know.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry for my poor driving skills. It gets better.
Or
Yeah.
driver.
You have not driven with me. We'll
No,
see
not
who's
yet.
I don't know if I
actually
want to. I'm a little nervous. If I drive, because my ass is not helping. Like I know I'm not gonna be a help. Well, there was also the instance of this wasn't my fault, but when we were driving home from Nosferatu, Sarah, and the like, the ambulance and the fire truck stopped right in front of us, and we were like, ah. We were driving down. I've told the story, but we were driving down the street. I was dropping Sarah off at her house after seeing Nosferatu, and on the other side was an ambulance fire truck going up. I pull off to the side of the road, even though, they're on the other side. I'm just like, whatever, never know. And so I see out of my rearview window, I'm like, mirror, they're gonna make a U-turn, they're coming up. And then they make the U-turn and stop in front of me and go into the house that I'm parked by. And I'm like, oh, and like there's a car behind me, and that car gets out of the way and everything, and I'm like having to do like a 3-point turn because they like stopped right in front of me, and I'm like, what the Sarah and I are freaking out. We're like, what do we do?
Crazy.
I was like, just go. Because we were like, there was an ambulance in front of us, and there's a paramedics behind it, and we were trapped.
We were trapped. We were like, I was like, girl. I was like, I'm trying to do the right thing here, and it is backfiring.
That was fun.
That's funny.
It was really fun.
Anyway. So much yapping. But, we watched a movie called The Apartment. I also forgot I was like, I wonder when someone's gonna talk about the movie. It's me. I'm in charge. I'm very tired right now. We watched a movie called The Apartment, which is, again, one of my favorite movies that apparently was not the other brats' favorites, except Sarah. Sarah said she liked it, which I appreciate. Everyone froze? Okay, cool. Fun little details about the movie. It was directed by Billy Wilder, who's kind of one of the most notorious filmmakers, specifically in the 50s and 60s. He made other classics such as Sunset Boulevard, Some Like It Hot, which you may be watching soon. Double Indemnity. Double Indemnity. I can never fucking say it. Indemnity. Sabrina, which we watched at the... except Sarah, at the TCM Bogey at the TCM Film Festival, and I went, this is Bogey. Poor Audrey Hepburn is having to choose between two old ass men. Sorry, Bogey. And the crappy movie The 7-Year Itch, which I recently watched, and I went, this is really bad. I'm so sorry, Marilyn Monroe. He was a super famous director, kind of known for not like gaudy, overt cinematography that was being done, more simple stuff, but because everything was really more in the script. He was a scriptwriter for a long time. He makes really tight and like witty scripts, Also, thanks to the actors who help. He really like chose his own actors and everything. I also thought he was gay. Apparently he is not. Or maybe he was. I don't know. Like, who knows? But like, from my research, he is not. Because I thought, what straight man is making some like it hot? All right. I thought he was gay. Anyway, this movie also stars Jack Lemmon, Shirley MacLaine, and Fred McMurray, who were notorious for being in Billy Wilder films, also some of the biggest stars of the decades. This movie was nominated for 10 awards at the Oscars and won 5 of them. It won Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Editing, Best Art Direction, and Best Picture. This was one of the last ever films since in a long time that was a Best Picture winner in black and white. That got broken with The Artist in 2011. Which is also a sucky movie. Artist sucks. This is also recognized as one of the best films ever by multiple film magazines, whatever. So, defend yourselves, May and Allie, who didn't really like this movie. Anyway, I love it. What are your thoughts to start?
This is like the worst situation I've ever seen in my entire life.
Like, what do you mean? Like, go into detail about that.
First of all, man barely owns his apartment because he's loaning it out 5 nights of the week to his bosses so that they can fuck other women. First of all, I don't know how deeply he's cleaning his apartment afterwards.
Nasty.
It's nasty.
He's cleaning a couch every now and then and finding things. So I'm guessing they're respecting the bedroom. They're staying out of the bedroom. They're doing it on the couch.
Here's the thing. I think they don't care. And I think they're going into the bedroom and having sex nasty style on his bed. Which begs the question.
Nasty style.
Begs the question is, how deeply is he cleaning? Second of all, he's not getting paid for this. Third of all,
he's getting.
He's not getting paid.
He's getting promotions out of blackmail, essentially.
Yeah. But, like, this is not worth it. I'd rather like sleep my way to the top because at least I still get my apartment.
By the way, this man is complaining about $85 a month rent. I'd kill. I would destroy.
Look, I don't know off the top of my head the economic situation of
absolutely
America
not.
at this time. I'm assuming it was bad, but $85 a month rent, $1 for a cab, maybe a couple bucks for a drink. Ugh.
Oh,
beautiful.
Guys, I had to pay $75 for gas the other day.
Oh, it's awful.
It's so fucking
It's so awful.
bad. It's so bad, and I know it's bad everywhere, but it is bad in California. Like, it is $5 a gallon. A gallon.
Yeah.
And people voted for Trump because they thought he would lower the gas prices.
And the egg prices.
No.
Did you see he like posted a thing that was like, "Fuck your egg prices"? I was like, what?
Girl.
This man's
It's so bad.
Oh.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, it's like he like a couple bucks for a drink and $1 for a cab. $85 a month for rent, and it only went up because she put in air conditioning. It went up $5.
Yeah, man. That's a luxury. Beautiful luxury. Ugh, glorious. Also, he's not working for overtime pay.
Yeah, he's just working this dead-end job to work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has to have something to do because they're still using his apartment.
No, I understand that, but if you're gonna be in the office until 11 p.m. at night every night, you might as well be working for overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Get that money. Yeah, exactly.
Get that money. Because he's so poor, he can't afford a pasta strainer. That's another thing I hate.
Or is
the tennis racket?
Is he
Fucking
choosing
tennis
to not buy a
racket.
pasta strainer?
He's probably choosing because he's a man, but the disease is on that tennis racket.
Do
Oh
you
my
know if
God.
there's diseases?
Maybe cleaned
Maybe
it.
he's just
Probably.
quirky.
No, I don't believe it.
He
I
is
think he's a
quirky. He
nasty,
is a
nasty man.
loser. CC Baxter
He
is a loser.
And that was
He is a
my thing. That's
quirky
why I
loser.
didn't like this movie, because I was like, he's a loser. He wants to be stepped on. He wants to be spit on. He is
Oh, yeah.
Whoa,
so
whoa, whoa!
No, he's such a masochist, and like I don't know the ending where he like decides not to like be their lapdog anymore. I was like, I don't believe this actually.
No, he's gonna go
Because
do it
you-
somewhere else.
He's gonna do it again because he was. I'm just like you
How do you-
love being told what to do.
He does.
Do
This
we
was my issue.
know how he got into this situation?
That's also what I. How long has he been doing this? Because he's got a whole system. He got a calendar.
He
in
has
his
like
desk.
a rotary
He has-
book.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's why you got to stay overtime for so long because you're spending so much time penciling these guys in.
He's not even fucking doing work. He hasn't
He's
for
not
years.
working.
He's just doing calendar shifting. I kind of like that he's a loser though. I don't know. I enjoy
I
that
like-
he's like
Yeah,
nerdy. like
no.
Like, on
Yeah,
film.
so I like
especially during this time.
that he's a loser. I just don't like that he decided to like grow. I don't like the placement in which
decided to
he
grow?
grew a back. I didn't finish my sentence. I don't
Character
like the
development
placement
is
in
not-
which the development is, but I don't like when he decided to grow a backbone because it's just like it's what the
won't
last
happen.
2 minutes of the movie. Yeah. It's the last 2 minutes of the movie, and it's like, hey, we could have done this like 10 minutes earlier. I think it would have made a bigger impact on me, baby.
Mhm.
Like he should have. The moment where he should have changed is when, spoiler alert, but Fran, was it Kubelik, tries to
Yeah.
take her own life over the big boss. That's when he should have stepped up and been like, maybe this is wrong, and he didn't. He covers for the big boss, whose name I
Yeah.
can't remember.
it's true. It is true.
Mr.
Yeah.
Shell
He's just-
Shell something.
Yeah. He's just
Shel
like, hey,
Silverstein.
sorry you tried to commit
Yeah.
suicide.
No, I was
But, like, I'm with
Yeah.
you. Shel Silverstein. What is his name? I have the letterboxd up.
Shell.
Oh wait.
Shell Blake. I don't know.
It's something like that. It's Fred McMurray.
He's the one that looked like a discount Nixon.
Yeah,
Do you
Yes.
think Fred
That's
Drake.
who it
McMurray
was.
like a
No,
Drake.
I don't think Nixon's attractive because I called him a discount Nixon, but he does look like Nixon.
Oh my god. I think that's just how men looked like in the 60s.
Probably. Like,
I think if you were just a standard, like, dude, you weren't
White
cool,
man.
white man, that's just how you
he
looked.
looked like that.
Why doesn't Letterboxd on desktop show me which character the actors
You
played?
have to hover over their name.
Oh. That's stupid. Jeff Sheldrake. Stupid name.
Sheldrake.
Jeff
Sheldrake.
Sheldrake.
His
Sheldrake.
name's Jeff too. Let's talk about that.
Jeff.
Is it
First of
Jeff
all,
like
Jeff.
Jeff.
is it like Jeff J with a J or is it a G off situation?
No.
It's,
No, it's a
it's with
J.
the J.
Mhm.
It's the American version.
God
I watched
bless.
some-
Yes, God bless. Yeah.
It is crazy that he is like, this girl literally overdoses in my room, in my apartment. I am most likely going to be indicated if this comes into a crime scenario. And he's like,
Yeah.
ah.
What can you do?
What
that he likes, and not
Yeah.
even for that reason. Like, it's I don't know, I'm upsetting. I hate him
Yeah.
with all of my heart.
I don't know.
We were just
What a
talking about how
cutie.
good anger. This is it. I've reached my peak. I've had enough.
I'm so sorry that this caused you to reach your peak.
Yeah.
Sarah,
I
what
like the film.
yeah, I was gonna say, Sarah, what did you like? Because Sarah
Yeah,
and I
tell
are
us, Sarah.
the way my Discord is also split is like Sarah's underneath me, and then it's Allie and May. So it's like liked and hatred together.
Yes.
Because we're positive.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Sure.
I did like this film. I thought it had more depth than I thought it would. Like,
That's fair.
because for some reason, like, it's a comedy, right? I mean, it's advertised as a comedy drama, so I thought it'd be like this, like, no offense, but like this dumb, like, slapstick
No.
kind of like
No, yeah, I also had that thought going in as well. No worries.
kind of film. But it actually was like pretty, yeah, and I enjoyed it. I liked it. Was it a little cliche at the end? Of course it was.
Yeah.
But I did like the idea of like him being used and then her being used and like
They
everyone
come
just being
together, and they come together.
Yeah.
They're like, "Fuck everybody, we have each other."
Yeah.
Like, it's cute.
Yeah, and I loved how anti-capitalistic it was.
So I'm gonna get into that because there's a whole bunch of lore with the anti-capitalism
Oh, hell
sentiment.
yeah.
Obviously, this film's very
Yay.
anti-capitalist, because it's essentially going fuck this like corporate America insurance company, mindset and everything. It only uses people. It only like does all these things. Billy Wilder. I have to hold on. Let me look up. Billy Wilder was actually born Samuel Wilder in Poland, and he had to so he had escaped because of Nazi Germany, all these things, and so he's very much like anti-fascist, anti-capitalist, and
Good for him.
and which good for him. There's a lot of lore, and specifically it comes out in his films and everything. And in this film with anti-capitalist ideas, the film was lauded by Soviet bloc critics as an indictment of the American system and a story that can only have happened in a capitalistic city like New York. At a dinner honoring him in East Berlin, Billy Wilder said the movie could happen anywhere in Hong Kong, Tokyo, Rome, Paris, London. When Wilder said the one place it could not have happened was Moscow, the East Germans broke in thunderous applause and cheers. When the ovation died down, Wilder continued, "The reason this picture could not have taken in Moscow is that in Moscow, nobody has his own apartment." The remark was met with grim silence.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's actually cool.
So, it's very anti-capitalist movie. Which is very cool. And then I was reading, hold on, let me get the wiki out, because I was reading, I didn't write this down, I should have. There's like this whole thing where when the Blacklist was coming out, HUAC and everything, he was like so staunchly against it. Hold on, there was like this, where's his politics section? There it is. He opposed the HUAC, he co-created the committee for the First Amendment of 500 Hollywood personalities and stars to support those professionals called upon to testify before the HUAC, who had classified themselves as hostile with regard to the interrogations and the interrogators. Some anti-communists wanted those in the cinema industry to take oaths of allegiance. The Screen Directors Guild had a vote by the show of hands. Only John Huston and Wilder opposed the vote to this like allegiance to the studios and everything. Huston said, "I'm sure it was one of the bravest things that Billy, as a naturalized German, had ever done." There were 150 to 200 directors at this meeting, and here Billy and I sat alone with our hands raised in protest against the loyalty oath.
Damn, he's so lucky he did not get blacklisted.
He said he was not affected by the blacklist at all. Of the Hollywood 10, of the blacklist, Hollywood 10, he said, of the 10, 2 had talent and the rest were just unfriendly. About the Hollywood 10. In general, Wilder, he disliked formula and everything.
I could tell.
So, yeah. Anyway. Very anti-capitalist movie, which is funny. But, yeah. I like this movie. I don't have a lot to say about it because it's kind of a cut and dry kind of movie. It's not anything of like intensity. I do want to talk about one thing, and it is those fucking parties they have in the office. Imagine it is crazy in there. It is like a rave. Like,
It's insane.
imagine going to your office work Christmas party and it being an absolute rager. People are dancing on the desk. There's like 1,000 people. I know there's a ton
Lady
of...
took her shirt off.
Yeah, lady is like stripping.
I was like, guys, it's still the middle of the workday.
Yeah.
Like, what's
Drinking,
They
like,
have to stop drinking.
for
The
Christmas.
It's Christmas Eve.
For Christmas, that's the crazy part. It's for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy. I was like, what is happening? Anyway. Other fun facts about this movie that I have. To create... So, you know how capitalism, they have all the desks lined up and everything in that god-awful workspace. I would kill myself if I was in there. By the way. But in order to create the effects of a vast sea of faces laboring grimly and impersonally at their desks in the huge insurance company office, designers Alexandre Troner and Edward G. Boyle devised an interesting technique. Full-sized actors sat at the desks in the front, while children dressed in suits were used at tiny desks toward the rear in order to give the effect that it was like, it's like longer than it is.
That's funny.
That's fun.
And
Good.
they have children there.
They got children.
Do you think
Hope
they got
they're
cast
getting paid.
for that? They had auditions. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to
did
cast the
find children at
children.
school?
I hope they were
What's
paid.
going on?
I hope that it's actual children and insurance workers.
Oh yeah.
They're like actually doing work and everything. They're like
These are little geniuses.
the next generation.
Right.
Yes.
And this is something I want to talk about in response to something Allie said in her notes, which was when Fran keeps getting slapped when she needs to be woken up and everything after overdosing. So because I also am like, that's fucking crazy. They're fully slapping this woman and everything. I was like, oh, that's crazy. But during the scene where Fran overdoses on sleeping pills, doctors were actually present on the set to advise accuracy on how to revive her.
Oh,
so
my
that was just
God.
common. That was like a normal thing for them to do, I guess.
The harsh slaps that the doctor performs to keep Fran from becoming unconscious were all real. However, after the scene, the doctors told Billy Wilder that the actor should have slapped Shirley MacLaine even harder than he did. Wilder refused to shoot it
They just
again,
hate women.
though, after looking at McLean's red cheeks from being slapped so many times. He was like, we're done.
Yeah,
We're
done. And thank you, Billy, for saying no.
Billy went, no,
done.
women.
Women.
I salute thee. Yeah, but I thought that was crazy too, because he's just like, kuh, and apparently it should have been harder. I was like, that's a crazy tactic to have in order to help a woman.
Yeah.
At that point, if he
Doctors
says actually
are-
go hit him harder.
Yeah.
I
Can
mean,
we start doing that?
is that still a technique? Are we
Start
slapping?
medical practice?
Are we slapping people to
Are
help
we slapping
them
people who might be overdosing?
That's
wake
funny
up
because
from overdose? No, we have like Narcan now.
I think these doctors are like not real because they also give her coffee,
Well,
and I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, it's because they're trying to
like
get her to
those-
wake up from the
they're
sleeping pills, but
yeah,
then they let
they're
her
trying to
sleep
keep
it off.
her awake.
So they
I don't
they
know.
purge her, which makes
Breastfeed
sense. I understand like
Yeah.
purging her stomach and everything.
Yeah,
She had
that's-
too many,
that's-
so we gotta get them out.
That's a practice.
But then
that
they're like,
still happens.
let's put coffee on.
Yeah.
By the way, Mississippi
The other
State
way.
Department of Health, the government page says, do not try to wake someone from an overdose by slapping or hitting them. It will cause further injury. If you
Oh,
cannot
yes.
if you
Gonna
cannot
hurt.
wake the person, hold on, by shouting, try rubbing your knuckles on the center of their chest or lightly pinching them.
Well,
Gucci
yes.
gucci goo! Doing this.
Yes.
One of the kids pinched me today because I wasn't wearing green.
Oh yeah, happy
That's why I
St.
wore
Patty's
green.
Day, everyone. I have my green bracelet.
forgot
I
it
want
was-
nails
I wore
green.
the bracelet you gave me. Yeah.
These, yeah. I have green
So I
nails.
showed it to her after. I was like, girl,
I did
I'm
not
wearing
realize.
bracelets don't count.
What?
So I fought a child. No,
So I
not really.
slapped the kid.
Yeah.
So
I
I got
would've.
into a fight. No. I know you would have, Sarah.
Ah,
But you
ah, ah.
can't.
I can't say that out loud though. 'Cause
Sorry.
if my dog finds me, I'm
Sarah,
fired.
I know you would.
No,
I.
she's a professional. Don't fire Sarah.
It's true. We do not condone the actions that Sarah presents to children.
I have never slapped a child, for your information.
Yet.
Yet.
One
thought
day,
about
though, the Sarah snap is gonna happen. She's gonna go.
Oh, it did happen.
I don't. My nails are green. I'm wearing that bracelet, but also don't fucking pinch me. Irish blood is within.
Okay,
Today's all about you.
Damn right.
all about
Me,
you.
Paul Mescal, Iowa Debris.
Exactly. Yeah.
Andrew Scott.
Oh yeah, Andrew Scott. Him too.
Andrew Scott,
What are other Irish? Saoirse Ronan,
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy. There's a lot of people. I'm in good company. Hosier.
I'm in
It's
good
his
company.
birthday.
It's his birthday.
His birthday's
yeah.
on St. Patrick's Day. I was like, that is crazy. I did not know.
Number one
Friggin'
Irish.
Saoirse Monica Jackson from Dairy Girls and Nicola
Oh, yeah.
Coolin.
Nicole
Yeah.
Nicola Goulin. Love her.
She's beautiful. She has the most. This might be TMI. She has the most perfect tits I've ever seen on anyone.
She said that herself, I think. She was all these
Yeah.
for like Bridgerton, she was all these boobs are phenomenal. And I'm all, yes,
They
queen.
are.
They are.
I was like, girl, your tits rock.
I love that phrase so much. Girl, tits are rocking.
Wait, how do you pronounce her name?
Nicola Goulin?
Nicola Coolin.
Coolin. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Coolin.
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 Okay.
I thought I heard a G in there. I got
There is
confused.
a G, but it's not like
You don't say it.
yeah.
You don't pronounce
like-
it.
I was saying Coughlin, but it's Coolin. Okay.
Coolin.
Yes.
I
Colin
also was saying Coughlin because I
Yeah.
never heard her last name pronounced.
Colin Farrell as well.
Colin Farrell, that's true.
Oh,
Barry Keoghan.
Barry. Yeah.
Very cute. Oh.
Although Barry
Keoghan.
Keoghan is on timeout because he cheated on Sabrina Carpenter
The
and
cheater.
Sinead O'Connor.
Ooh.
R.I.P.
O'Connor.
R.I.P.
Ruth Nega.
Who's another? Oh
I
yeah.
We're
love-
just naming Irish people.
I'm just
now.
naming her.
I love.
Dairy Girls,
love
except for the
Irish
guy,
people.
the British guy who played James.
Well, yes, the British guy.
Minus
But
the British guy.
Minus the British guy. Who are other Irish people?
I'm looking up. I'm looking.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Brendan Gleeson. Priest? I thought you said Prince for a second. I was like, what? Michael Fassbender, Liam Neeson, Pierce Brosnan.
Oh my
Yes.
god, I can't think of these many Irish people at the top of my head.
I'm just like,
There
I'm
is-
looking at the
Well,
list. That's why.
Emily's looking at.
I'm like, I'm reading something.
Cheating.
I'm
Yeah.
in tune with all Irish people. We have like a mind
Yeah, yeah,
link. They just know.
Yeah. You've got a singular hive mind
Oh,
that you will
Robert
join at birth.
Sheehan from Umbrella Academy.
Oh yes.
He's
Oh, yes.
Irish.
Yes.
He is Irish. Isn't it fantastic?
He's like the number one Irish. Not
I've
number
never
one.
heard
He's
of
like
Not
number
the
five.
number one. Let's calm down there.
Yeah. He's like number 5 Irish.
Number 5.
I didn't even know he was from
Yeah.
the UK.
Well, yeah.
No, yeah.
Depending on
he's
what part of
got-
Ireland
he
he's
has
from.
a good American accent, but his Irish accent, beautiful.
Very
Love the
I
Irish.
need
Love
to
the Irish.
listen-
like UK skins or whatever.
Bono.
What?
Bono.
Oscar Wilde. Real
Well, yes.
gay people.
Wild?
Gay.
Gay people.
It says nationality
the-
Irish. I don't know. Maybe Google's lying to me.
He was British.
He
I
was?
thought that was like his whole
I was
He's
thing.
gonna
Irish
say,
by
how-
soul.
Yeah.
That's very surprising.
I don't know.
Sorry, also the way I freaking like buffered just then, because that information was so shocking to me.
You're like, no. Oh, Niall Horan.
Oh yes.
Niall Horan,
Niall.
my favorite directioner. One directioner.
They're saying my favorite director.
My favorite director.
Favorite director? Niall
My
Horan.
favorite director, Niall
Okay.
Horan.
Yes.
Soon, he should direct something.
Someone else is Irish, and I
Someone
don't
else.
remember
Lots of people
There's
are
there's
Irish.
quite a
Oh,
bit
Irish.
actually.
There's a whole island of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like this of them
nation.
talk.
Oh, Saoirse Ronan.
My
That we said sure.
We saved Ronan.
Allie's saying of them. I don't. This us versus them. What is unique about Irish DNA? It's a blending. Well, yes. It's white.
Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh. He was also in that one with Colin Farrell. What's this?
Banshees of Inisherin.
No.
The Banshees of Inisherin. That's what it is.
Okay, Kenneth Branagh was not in the.
Was he
Banshees.
not? Who's the other guy across from Colin Farrell then?
That was the other Irish
It
guy.
was
Oh, thanks,
the other
Sarah.
Irish guy. It's I
Why
don't.
is your
it's
echo
something-
on?
It's Mr.
Something
it's the other Mr.
Gleason.
Garth, you
Oh,
know?
Brendan Gleeson. That's right.
mind.
And Carrie Condon.
No.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is Brendan
Kenneth
Gleeson.
Yeah.
Bridget
Kenneth
Jones.
Branagh is in the Harry Potter movies.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know.
He's the one that
Gilderoy
cheated on.
Yes. Yeah. He's the one who cheated
Yes.
on. Yes.
What
I
is
don't
her
know who
name?
cheated on, but he did.
Kenneth
What is
Branagh,
her name?
who cheated?
Not Olivia Coleman.
She was
It was
Helena
she was
Bonham
on
Carter.
Insensibility.
Helena.
No, she cheated with
Yeah.
Helena Bonham
Oh,
Carter.
Emma Thompson. Emma Thompson.
Oh, Emma Thompson.
Thompson.
That's right.
With Helena
I'm so
Bonham
sorry, Emma
Carter.
Thompson. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Is
Who
Brendan
else?
Fraser Irish, or did I just head canon?
No, Brendan Fraser.
Fraser.
He's not from Ireland. He may be Irish, but he's not like from Ireland.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he was Irish.
You headcanon?
Okay, yeah.
Brendan Fraser Irish? Oh, he's Canadian.
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 American
Never mind.
Canadian. What is that? You can't be both. Pick one.
Jamie Dornan is Irish.
He is.
We're just naming people I don't know.
Michael Gambon? No. No, he was Irish English. Hey, pick a struggle. Michael
Irish
Gambon,
English?
who was
That's terrible. No,
Brendan
this-
Fraser has
Dumbledore?
Irish in him, so.
Okay.
This, and
Oh.
this makes sense because he's white.
Oh, this is how you
Makes sense.
become American Canadian. Is you have Canadian parents, but you're born in Indianapolis.
Oh,
only
Fine.
in Indianapolis.
Well, yeah, only then. Nowhere else.
You can only be born in Indianapolis.
Yes. There's only one There's only one way.
One place.
By the
Oh,
way,
goodness.
because I'm looking now at Brendan Fraser's filmography, so he was in Crash, the 2004 crappy Crash movie, the really racist bad one. I have a friend, an old friend that I follow on Letterboxd and everything, and she rated Crash 5 stars with a heart. And I was like, no!
Incredible.
I was like, girl, no. I was... Happy birthday, Irish people.
Happy birthday to the Irish people.
Happy
I
birthday,
love you so
sure.
much.
today's not their Independence Day,
It's-
but
What is what?
Do
Oh
they
no,
have
that's
an-
what the snakes
they have an
were
Independence
sent
Day?
out. That's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
What?
He was like,
Yeah, there were
I cast
snakes
the
in the
snakes out of
village.
Ireland.
St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day. Let me get the story.
I thought, does
Yeah.
this not have to do anything with like actual Saint Pat, like Saint
With
Patrick?
Catholicism?
It may.
St. Patrick.
He was the
died?
patron.
Yeah.
It's a feast day of St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland. He was kidnapped and taken Ireland as a slave.
Didn't he
Because he
enact the
established
Irish
he drove out the snakes in Ireland. That's what, yeah, the snakes.
That's it.
And he also used the shamrock to explain the Trinity. He established monasteries and like churches
That's
and
what it
whatnot.
was. The Trinity,
Fuck.
the sham. Okay, I remember.
Motherfucker's not even Irish.
No,
Dude, he was a
brought there.
slave. Come on, man.
And you know what? Love and light for you. I hope you get over that struggle.
Ah!
Motherfucker's not Irish.
Get over?
You know what I mean?
I don't know if
Fun
I do.
Fun
Oh, there was a
fact.
fun
St.
fact.
Patrick's Day. Sorry. Continue. St.
No,
Patrick's
we're-
Day was originally a pagan holiday. Because
Everything used
they
to be a
made
pagan holiday.
exactly. They made St. Patrick after a Celtic god. I can't remember what god it was, and I can't pronounce the name. but
Hold on, I'll get it up. It's probably
It's like
in like old, like
it's in like
pagan,
Gaelic.
pagan St. Patrick's Day.
Name.
Oh my god. Site can't be reached! What do you fucking mean?
Is it the Tuatha De Danann or I can't speak.
What is pagan saint?
No, not pagan saint, pagan god.
Pagan god. My bad. Sorry.
Pagan saint.
Sorry.
I love paganism.
Alright. I do too.
Well, it used to be the pagan holiday Ostera.
Yeah,
which
the goddess
celebrates
of spring and fertility.
equinox. Fertility?
Fertility. Sorry. Fertility. I was saying like fatality as well.
Fertility.
It's the rise to the modern word, English word of Easter.
Aw, that's cute.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did
to
I
the
tell you
Celt-
guys that? Did I tell you guys that my brother, until very recently, like a month or two ago, didn't know why like Christians celebrate Easter?
Did he not go
Like
to
he
Catholic
didn't know
school?
that was because Jesus died, like that.
He,
Or do you mean
yes,
the pagan
to both
origins?
questions. No, that Jesus died. He didn't know it was because Jesus died, and yes, he did go to Catholic school. He also
What did-
didn't know.
Even I know
until
that.
He also didn't know until the same exact day I told him all of this in succession. He didn't know that Christmas was celebrated as the birth of Jesus.
What did he think it was?
It's
had
majorly
no
not
thoughts.
attention.
He
He
just-
had no thoughts, actually. I asked him, I was like, what did you think this was about? And he was like, I don't know. I
He
was
didn't
like,
see the
"Oh."
nativity. The
No, he it didn't process in his head that like maybe
There is a
a magical
reason.
baby was born.
There-
Yeah, like maybe
I've
a
never
magical
heard of
baby
that.
was born on this day.
What the fuck?
You know?
that
Yeah.
that's crazy.
He's
It's
just
really
living in his own world, and like I respect that.
Yeah, he's creating his own things.
I know. It's really beautiful. I like to make fun of him about it.
Well,
Imagine there's no heaven.
it's okay. When she said Jesus died, I was thinking Jesus died for somebody's sins, but not mine, from Patti Smith. Imagine there's. Allie said her haircut looks like John Lennon. Does the audience agree?
Get real close. To get the full image of it, you have to be in my headspace after I got the haircut, where I had to
Yeah.
look in the mirror and tell myself, "Hey, girl, you're not in danger. You just got a haircut. You're fine."
In danger?
You're
I'm
not in
run.
danger.
It's happening.
Yeah.
I was majorly
Ellie.
unwell.
I'm gonna say this with love. I'm gonna ask this with love. Can you put on your glasses real quick?
Yeah, I'm wearing my contacts, so that's gonna hurt my eyes, but I'll do it for you.
Well, you can close your eyes and put them on. I wanna test a theory here. The game
What
theory.
theory?
I bought new glasses in Japan. That was something I wanted to do, and they're
Oh,
kind of
slay.
round, so I feel like it just adds to the.
Oh my god, May's face. Oh my god.
You
No,
look like Sean Lennon.
John.
You look like Sean, his son with Yoko.
Oh my god, Sean Frank.
Sean Frank. Sean Frank.
I'm gonna put up
Yeah.
a photo of Sean Lennon. I almost said Frank. Sean
Sean Lennon. Next to Allie.
next to Allie. Can you do a British
This is
accent?
beautiful.
Can I do a British accent? Is this good enough?
That's a little.
Well, no.
I think
This is like
You're kind of going to
this
New
is like-
Zealand. Like,
you default to New
Sorry.
Zealand.
I do.
This is
Oh,
so cute. I love
You
this.
guys
I used
do
to be
the.
able. I used to be able to do a good. No, now I'm doing Australian or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
No, you almost got it. You almost got it.
Oh, I almost got it. Did I almost get it?
Okay.
You're
That's
in
small. If you go
Liverpool.
up I can only do a Cockney. If you go up a level.
I can't do really cool
I got it.
Liverpool accent. I don't even know what that was.
Yeah,
Liverpool. You're like mouth
That's
quit
different.
like.
Hey, Sarah.
Say bad.
That was okay. Oh no. That's
Okay.
very like Pride and Prejudice, Keira Knightley.
The lady who cut my hair today literally asked me if I hang out with my friends or something. I don't know what it was. She was trying so hard to make like small talk with me, and it added to the whatever
You're
the
freaking out.
Yeah.
You're like.
The mental crisis. Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't like to. And she was like, oh, interesting.
What?
You don't like
to hang out with your friends?
Oh,
Girl.
not that. Wait, not that. Okay, Emily's gone.
Hey, tread lightly. Tread lightly here.
I don't. Sorry, I was thinking about how she had asked me also like if I go out. The conversation was in Spanish. I'm translating. It was also a few hours ago, and I was not in the right headspace.
And I look like John Lennon. And I'm freaking out.
This was
Really
pre-John
good time
Lennon.
for me.
Want you all to know. Also, she cut my hair. She had me facing away from the mirror the whole time. I didn't know what I looked.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure that's
Girl, where are
illegal.
you getting your haircut?
Have you gotten a haircut at this place before?
I have. This lady hadn't cut it before, but
She was all surprised.
I like it turned. I've gotten this haircut before. I don't know what it was. That just like I texted my boss. I meant to send you guys a screenshot of this and I didn't. I texted my boss once I got out of my haircut. I said I'm going to be late because I'm ugly and bald. And she said,
You know what? And
she
it's
said, "Girl, what?"
and there's truth. You know what? You're you're just speaking from the heart. It's just how I am.
So yeah, I don't know. And also I had trouble convincing her that I wanted it this short because my hair was quite long. It was like somewhere around like halfway
Yeah.
down my back. And I was like, I want it around my shoulders. And she said, okay, so like here? And I said, no, I want it up here. And she looked me in the eyes and she said, you're going... Hold on. She said, you're going through a big change.
There are big events going on.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What the
And I was like, well, sure.
Okay.
There's a
So
lot
crazy.
going on at this hair salon. Like,
So the appointment was just immediately bad.
just
It
wrong.
was just yeah.
Just wrong.
Okay. But you know what? You've got a cute haircut.
Yeah,
think it's
I
cute.
like it.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Now that I
Yeah.
feel better, I'm like, this is good.
I'm not going through the horrors.
Yeah. I think it's a little like 90s Cameron Diaz, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
I can't see it, but
look.
it looks nice.
Right. Thank
Okay.
you, Sarah.
Should we go back to
love
the
you too.
movie?
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have anything else for the movie. It's a pretty cut and dry movie. I think the script's great because it's very smart and it's very witty, but it's also like it balances the comedy and the darkness really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I Shirley MacLaine, Frank Kubelik is the first Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
Yes. She's great.
She's
I liked her.
phenomenal.
I loved her. I think she was so much more interesting.
Oh, 100%.
Our guy.
And
I will say, I think
better.
this is a good movie. Like, I think this is a very good movie. I just don't like our guy.
You don't like Jack
guy.
Lemmon's character?
And he
He's in,
actually ruins it for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Some like it hot. Right?
Everything else
He
is
isn't sound like a
fine.
hot. Yeah, that's fair. He's a loser and like kind of doesn't deserve Fran Kubelik, but at the same time they do kind of they're they go through so much together and they find each other in the end. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
She should have run. I wish she had like run away and done her own thing.
No, me
Well,
too.
yes,
Let her be free.
100%. I wish that for all women.
You could have done so much better.
I mean, I liked her character, but I also do think that towards the end she was kind of using him because he was giving her attention, but also like crying. Girl, you're crying over a man named Jeff. Like, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Stand up.
Like,
First of all,
genuinely,
Stand up! Girl, stand up.
Jeff,
girl, I've
stand
been
up.
there before
Girl,
too,
stand up.
and like, you can't kill yourself just
You
because.
cried over a man
like-
named Jeff.
No,
Oh,
no, I'd kill myself because of that. No. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, all the Jeffs out there.
No, we can.
I'm sure
can
some
be
of you are
good for them.
lovely.
Yeah. Not my age, but yeah. But yeah, it was just kind of like that. But Shirley MacLaine is so beautiful.
She's stunning,
She's
especially
so
in this as
beautiful.
well. She's got that little pixie cut,
Yeah.
the eyelashes.
I know.
I love Shirley MacLaine.
I could not stop staring at her when I was watching this movie.
She is the best part of this movie, and I like Jack.
Yes.
I like Jack Lemmon because he plays losers a lot of the time, and so he plays like
Yeah.
nerdy, funny guys, and so I think that's good. Yeah, Shirley MacLaine's the best one in this. She was nominated for Best Actress, didn't win. I don't know who won.
Ooh.
And then Jack Lemmon was also nominated for Best Actor and didn't win.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my boyfriend just texted me.
Oh,
saying,
here we
"Do you
go.
like-"
Oh.
No, he texted me saying, "Do you like ceviche?" And the way he spelled ceviche is
Oh no.
How do you
What?
spell it?
How do you spell it?
C
spell
H
Oh.
Oh,
Chat.
really bad.
First of all, no.
We're-
C H E.
Wait, CHI.
Uh-huh.
What was the last part?
CHEVICHE.
Ceviche?
Ceviche?
Ceviche.
He's close, but not quite.
Close.
He's got the
Whatever.
right idea. He's got the right idea.
His heart's in the right place.
It's
That's in the right place.
he tried.
Yeah.
So we gotta go southern for this one. God bless his soul.
God bless him. Goodness.
Shirley MacLaine is also in a movie called The Children's Hour with Audrey Hepburn.
I
Where-
saw that.
Gay?
But they're
that's-
lesbians.
They're lesbians. That's a lesbian movie, and
Yeah.
it ends really sadly.
Oh.
I
know.
think,
I
yeah,
saw that. I
I-
was like, I need to watch this.
I've been wanting to watch it forever. I just I always forgot.
I need to watch it.
Yeah.
Wait, is Shirley MacLaine? No, that's Shirley MacLaine was in a film,
Well, yes.
Oh yes.
but like she was older in the film.
Okay.
Which is how
Oh,
She's
it
the
works.
she's the mom. Oh my god, this is for Sarah. She was almost gonna be cast as the mom in The Exorcist.
Oh,
Your mother is suck a cock in hell.
She was almost the mother that
She is
burned
mother.
in hell. Yeah.
No.
She was in a film though. I just saw her in something.
She-
What? He's alive and well?
no, she passed. She is quite passed. Right?
Oh,
Sorry,
never mind.
Sarah said she just saw her in a film, and I don't
Oh
know why my
no!
brain
No,
wasn't.
no, she's alive. Right?
She's alive and well.
She's alive. She's
Oh.
90, but
Okay.
her time will
Well, we
come.
gotta hang on.
What's her filmography?
Let me look. Trouble with Harry, Around the World in 80 Days, The Apartment, The
Okay.
Children's Hour, All in Night's Work, Irma La Dulce. I think that is how you say that. I'm just saying names. Terms of Endearment,
Oh
Yes.
yes, that one.
Steel Magnolias.
Steel Magnolias, yeah,
Yes.
that one too. That's where I saw her.
Bewitched, she's also in. Just saying movies. Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
Okay.
She's the grandmother in the 2018 The Little Mermaid. What? There was another one?
That's the one with the guy from Narnia.
What?
Oh yes,
What?
I've seen that movie. It's very bad.
It looks awful. Oh, she was in Only
I-
Murders in the Building.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Gam. Good for you. She was in Anna Green Gables. A different
As,
version.
Which one?
She's also in Downton.
Which one?
They-
Oh my god.
Downey's one?
She was in Glee.
Wait,
Sorry.
Really Temple.
Guys, she was in Glee.
Oh goodness.
You cannot get away from
Glee.
that.
you from
It's
Glee?
everywhere.
You missed on? Lee.
Glee.
Lee.
Shirley MacLaine. Downton Abbey. Who is she? She looks. Oh, she does look familiar.
Okay.
She
yeah.
was the queen.
There's no queen.
She
in
played
Downton
Joan of
Abbey.
Arc.
Joan of. Oh.
And now I know how Joan of Arc felt.
No,
I know
How Joan of Arc felt. No, you don't, Morrissey. You fucking don't know how Joan of Arc felt.
Shut up, Morrissey.
My mom is so upset that the Smiths are becoming popular with our generation because she's like, that's the antithesis of what the Smiths were about. She was like, the Smiths were the grunge, emo revolution. They weren't supposed to be popular. She was going off. She was, like, angry.
Okay. Just going off.
My
Yes.
mom, original Smiths fan. She was there.
Original. She was there.
She was there when Morrissey.
Oh, now
What
I
did
know.
Morrissey?
First brick at Stonewall.
You know what's funny? I was literally
What?
about to say that. But I was like, no.
He threw the, he threw the first brick at gay people. He did not throw the first brick at Stonewall.
Morrissey was
And at
in
minorities.
the cop brigade.
He was the cops.
He was wearing a bulletproof vest.
You guys know my birthday's on Morrissey Day?
Yes, you have told us that. I'm
Yes.
so sorry.
Wait, it's not that you have the same birthday as Morrissey. It's just on Morrissey Day.
No. Apparently
Why is
Morrissey
there
had
a Morrissey Day?
No, and it's only in LA.
Can we? Why? Hey, let's
It's
talk
none
about
of the
this.
rest of the world.
For Morrissey Day.
What
What
is
stopped
wrong
you?
Why
with
is
LA?
there Morrissey Day in LA? Morrissey Day in the City of Angels. City Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez commented, Morrissey Day honors the man who put the M in Los Angeles. What? An icon whose music continues to touch and uplift countless people across the globe. I don't know if uplift is the word I would use. November
Yeah.
and
I
I
never feel
gotta
quite
learn more about
uplifted.
this. This is not helping.
I actually feel worse when I listen to this.
I feel depressed.
I feel worse.
Did I tell you I bought a Smith CD?
Good for you, Sarah.
Oh,
And you would.
And
And you would.
I listened to it on the way to work. And I have
Oh.
Taylor Swift Red album in there.
Duality of man.
The duality of man. Yes, I see.
The mayor and city council wrapped up in Moz Mania. Good lord.
How long ago was this?
I don't know. 2017.
Not long ago enough for this to be okay.
I'm trying to see if there's any other reason. I guess it's because the brooding, at times cantankerous alt-pop singer/songwriter has a pair of highly anticipated sold-out shows scheduled for November 10th through 11th with special guest Billy Idol at the Hollywood Bowl. Billy Idol as the opener is fucking crazy. So apparently because of his sold-out shows, it is now November 10th is now Morrissey Day in LA.
Also, he's very big in the Chicano community.
I was literally just reading a thing about that. This past September in 2017, a bar in LA's predominantly Latino Heights community also hosted an all Morrissey karaoke night commemorating the release of the singer's new album, Low, in high school.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
I don't listen to his new stuff. I only listen to The Smiths. I feel like listening to Morrissey is just like...
Yeah.
Well,
That's
that's
different.
evil. That's like
Evil is
people
more
into your
Morrissey.
home, you know? At least with the
Yeah.
Smiths, he's like diluted by other guys. you
Yeah.
know?
You gotta
You have
listen to,
others.
Johnny Marr.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah.
He's good.
His riffs. He makes the Smiths. Morrissey just adds pointless lyrics.
Evil to the Smiths.
Evil.
Guys, anybody else have anything about the apartment?
No.
I
I
actually
need
have
house
one
post.
thing. Would you lend out your apartment for infidelity?
No, absolutely. I'd
No.
rather kill myself. Gun
That's
to my
my hope.
head when they show up at the door.
Oh my god,
I-
he almost kills himself. 2 suicidal people maximizing their joint slay.
Oh yeah.
So does
It's-
the suicidal ideation cancel out?
It's net zero.
Would it cancel out?
Because there's 2 suicidal people. Or does it just get
That's
worse?
Neither of
Like
them
if they were to
died.
procreate, that kid would
Well,
be like...
Fucked.
Oh, dude, if they procreate that kid, no chance.
Terrible origin story. How did you meet? Mom?
Terrible
Well,
origin story. Well,
She was having an affair with a man, and I happened to be lending out the apartment where they were doing it. And so really, you could be anybody's kid.
I need to understand how this arrangement started. How did you start lending out your apartment?
Yeah,
to your
what
bosses?
occurred?
How did we like set up this schedule? Because very clearly I've got every Wednesday. I've got every Tuesday. And it's like what the fuck?
When do you sleep, CC Baxter?
Yeah.
At this point, get another apartment. Like,
Yeah.
He's not
I
making enough
had-
for the one he has. Apparently.
I know. I had the thought while I was watching the movie. I was like, if he had like the Dan and Phil double apartment, then this would be perfectly fine.
no, Dan and Phil situation.
The double, yeah,
All right. Well, on
and
that
it would have worked.
note, on that Dan and Phil note, we'll end the episode because it's been a long one. Thank you everyone for watching, listening, loving, appreciating, because I appreciate you. Peace and love.
Living, laughing, living.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Follow
Peace and
us on the socials: Instagram, Brats in the Back Row, Twitter, not Twitter, fuck. That's me doing work stuff. That's the order I'll do it in. Instagram, Brats in the Back Row. Tumblr, Brats in the Back Row. YouTube, Brats in the Back Row. Spotify, Brats in the Back Row. Gmail,
Spotify, TikTok, Brad's Pod.
Brats Pod on TikTok. Thank you. Email
You
us.
might want to skip the TikTok.
Have you not been?
I have not been on there in a month, so
It's okay. Who is anymore?
yeah.
Um, that's it for me. Next week, I think it's May.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I don't remember what we're watching, but it'll be.
Well, I've changed the movie like 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
As
As we've shifted things around.
yes. So yeah, hope you guys have a good week, living, laughing, loving. Goodbye, everyone.
Peace and
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and
and
love. Bye. Bye.